Hello and welcome back to Nier Replicant. I thought switching the outfits might work to change it up a bit. What the frick is this? Get out of here! Shoo! Okay. Anyway, where am I going? Forest Mist, that's right. X is not the confirm button. I need to remember buttons again in a while.
The home of that blasted dream.
Yeah.
Truly a nightmare I hope never to experience again.
I hear you.
Oh yeah, for those who aren't familiar with the sequels and the franchise as a whole, this is the 9S costume from Nier Automata, and Kanye is wearing the 2B outfit. That's a game I have not played yet, but I have played through the Nier Automata raid multiple times on Final Fantasy XIV. I know a little bit about it.
How are things? You want to know if anything unusual is happening? Well, I have been feeling a rather strange presence whenever I visit the Divine Tree.
The Divine Tree?
It's a legendary tree that exists in the heart of our village.
Did you investigate the cause of this presence?
Not really, no.
And why not?
Well, we're not really supposed to go near the tree, except for prayer.
And why is that?
I don't know. It's just how things have always been.
Weird.
Alright. Well, I'm pretty sure this is the same as before, but I'm gonna maybe read through it again.
We are the grass, the trees, the woods.
Why do we seem to encounter nothing but odd people lately?
You should talk, Vice.
As if Grimoire Weiss is capable of spouting such nonsense.
Hang on. I don't think it's done.
Is the dark entity that governs all memories. May the words form themselves to your liking.
Does that mean it'll tell us what we want to know? That'd be nice.
Black. Pure darkness painted over everything. Words scattered here and there across the blackness. Kind words, difficult words, amorous words, all sparkling in the dark like jewels. The words were few now. Time was shorter. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is all the same. Grabbing the words in desperation, the tree turned to the sky. This is wrong, it whispered the tree. The voice of the wind through the leaves. This is not how it's supposed to be. The plan has failed. Sorry. Once, long ago, the tree had remembered everything about the world. This was its task, its function, its purpose. It shivered with something approaching joy as it collected the memories of mankind. This was no accident. Emotions were as much a part of the tree as root and bark. Memories collected like dew on the thick green leaves of the tree. And once they had formed a web that spanned the entire world, words collapsed in the sunlight before passing through the leaves and into the pool of memory. From the pool, the words joined together to form colonies. The colonies united into whirlpools of light, and the light cascaded into stars. Each star was like a child of the tree, and it loved them all. Look at my memory. A child is here, brought low by disease. He's far too young to have suffered so. Then beyond words, the boy's skin is a shade paler than the bleached sheets upon which he lies. His parents no longer visit him, for they cannot bear to watch him suffer. Sorry. The doctors have long since surrendered his fate to the gods. The boy, too, has abandoned hope. Strange emotions, weariness, hatred swell within the dark recesses of his young heart. He tries to reject the black terror that germinates his body, but no amount of effort or tears can drive the invader away. He has long ceased to resent his parents and doctors. Once he did, but now his pain is so great. Once he did, but now his pain is so great that there's little room in his heart to think of others. Only one person brings the boy comfort, a healthy young girl with tanned skin and deep brown eyes. She is a beacon of brightness and light in the boy's world. Her very presence is a comfort to him, but he is unable to look upon her face. Whenever they meet, the boy is filled with loathing for his own sake. Soon this loathing eats away at what joy he receives from the girl's visits. The girl will stop coming. He knows this. His every waking moment is spent in fear of this day. He thinks that if he could talk to her, if he could tell her of his feelings, this might not be so. But this conversation never happens. The girl disappears. The boy dies alone. The tree scoops up this memory and carefully stores it within itself. Etched upon it is a single word: envy. Look at my memory. There is a female warrior. Her greatest enemy is a beast with red eyes that she cannot fully comprehend. When she strikes it with her sword, it turns into a pillar of salt and dies. But when the white smoke clears, a new enemy rises. And another. And another. The warrior knows that her struggle is folly, but fighting the unending stream of enemies fills her with a sense of joy and purpose. Somewhere deep in the warrior's drug-addled mind lies a vague memory of a daughter. Perhaps the child exists only in her head, the dying remnants of a powerful dream. She does not know. Her friends and fellow warriors come and go. Some flee in terror, some are eaten. She began to fight with 63 companions, but most are gone now. The warrior's body shudders. She does not understand why at first. By the time she hears the fierce, low sound, the arena is already enclosed in darkness. Looking up, the warrior sees a beast so large that it blots out the sky. She is laughing. She has been doing so for as long as she can remember. Covered in blood and dirt, the warrior laughs. She laughs and laughs until the town that contains her daughter collapses in a pile of dust. This memory has been stored for a long time. It is etched with a single word: loss. Look at my memory. A red dragon falls from the heavens. Ah, that memory has been lost. A shame. It was a favorite of mine. After many centuries of existence, the tree saw that its carefully labeled memories were beginning to dwindle. Once seemingly infinite, the memories now seemed ready to disappear forever. The tree did not feel sadness at this. Grief was an emotion beyond its comprehension. It did, however, had the distinct feeling that something was missing. The mountain of memories it had so carefully assembled had disappeared. The tree stretched its branches as far as it could, but new memories refused to flow. The pool of memories was a black, empty pit, a hollow place where life had once flourished. The tree had lost its purpose. There was nothing to be done but sift through the few remaining memories littering the ground under its branches. This is why the tree was pleased when the young man and his companion entered the room. Well, this place is gloomy as hell. Coffee. The room Nier had entered was almost completely empty. All he could see were a few crystals scattered haphazardly on the ground. Picking up one of the crystals and peering into it, Nier suddenly saw a familiar sight. It was the forest of myth, its villagers prisoners of their own dreams. I apologize, the tree thought. That is all that remains. As Nier stared at the jewel, bewildered, a voice suddenly called out from the depths of his mind. The voice implored them to listen. It was an order. Following it was mandatory. Abruptly, the pair realized that they must listen. They must listen. Look there! A small, shadowy presence appeared from beneath the floor. It appeared to be a shade. The shade grasped several jewels in hand. More jewels tumbled out of its mouth like shards of broken teeth. Sights and sounds tinkling from each one before vanishing forever. The creature was abusing the memories, treating the precious objects like a collection of cheap playroom toys. The shade appears to be consuming the memories. These things ate memories? I'm very sorry for my poor voice acting. The tree extended a branch towards Nier. Without a second thought, Nier brought his blade down on the shade, tearing its stomach wide. Jewels burst from the shade and poured across the chamber floor. Look, thought the tree. There's the conviction memory I had lost, and satisfaction, and many others as well. Yes, this is good. The tree opened its mouth and attempted to speak, but no sound emerged. A millennium of silence and solitude had caused the tree to forget certain things, but rather than be upset, it greeted this development with good cheer, focusing all the power in the riddle of speech. The tree formed a kind of makeshift vocal cord and tried again. I implore. Spat out a glimmering green jewel. One more time. I implore you. There we are. What was the color of the lost envy? Actually, can't remember. I want to say green.
You let it slip?
Come on, we have to go back to that stupid land of
Oh, I'll just skip through this. Okay, it has to be brown. Yes, it spoke. This shade has intelligence and emotion. Who cares? Nier brushed Weiss's comment aside as his sword sliced through the shade's right arm. The shade extended its remaining arm to Nier. I must touch him. I must make contact. The moment its fingers brushed against Nier, the tree felt a warm sensation began to burn. Something hot coursed through its fingers, up its arm, and out to its entire body. It was emotion, more than the entity had felt in centuries. The tree cried out in surprise and joy. 1,000 years alone, 1,000 years in contemplation. Excuse me. The tree felt like it was going to break apart. For long centuries, the tree had been alone, its heart sealed with heavy chains. But no more. New, powerful emotions began to take hold, causing its heart to lighten. This was more than the simple emotion it had been designed to feel. It was the beginnings of a soul, and the young man was the key. This was the promise made long ago. This was how it would be released. The tree's stomach began to throb in pain, a new and unpleasant sensation. But the time was not yet right. I implore you. How many were lost by the warrior who fought the red-eyed beast? Oh, fuck.
Come on, we have...
Okay, her daughter and 23 friends. Okay, real time's over. I'm gonna kill this stupid shaggy once and for all. There we go. Okay, progress. I am so sorry for... Yeah. Something round and shiny fell from the open stomach and clattered onto the floor. God damn it, that beeping! Holy shit! The key! The key! Cried the book. Secure the key! The man's sword slowed. Time began to dilate around him, stretching and slowing. Time is essential. Their next word must be heard. Words exploded, became difficult to discern their meaning. The pool of memories began to crack as infinite blackness burrowed its way into the wall. Ice. This world is falling apart. Nier. How can a world letters? I implore. Most important thing. World. The light was complete. The memories disappeared. The tree's identity began to dissolve. As the letters slowly faded, Nier was drawn back into the real world, and the tree was satisfied.
What in the... I never realized shades were capable of rational thought.
I don't care if they can tap dance and play the fiddle. I just want to kill him without all this hassle.
With the tree defeated, we no longer have to worry about being buried in its world of letters. Unless, of course, time itself begins to rewind.
Funny you should mention that, Weiss. What is in there anyway? Alright, time to go. I think next thing we gotta do is talk to Popola, right?
Maybe Popola's found some information about the Shadow Lord. Let's drop by the village.
Very well.
No, that lady ain't here yet. I'm gonna have to check back later. Hello. Yeah. Alright. Let's save before I have to go through all that again. Oh my gosh! It's a little pond! It's a little pond thing! Oh, it's so cute! Knock knock!
Learned anything new about the Shadow Lord's key, Popola?
You know, I was just going to talk to you about that. You remember the Eyrie, right?
That depressing shell of a village?
Not so much anymore, it sounds like. I just got this letter from the village chief. Have a look.
Sacrifice? Isn't that the name of one of the key fragments?
That's right. I've been trading notes with leaders from every town in the land.
You're amazing, Popola.
This entire affair strikes me as a bit too convenient.
I'm afraid Grimoire Weiss is correct.
What do you mean?
The Eyrie has been shut off from the world for years. And now they've not only opened trade routes, but they freely exchange information about the Shadow Lord.
I agree. It seems rather unnatural and dangerous.
You're overthinking it. Besides, I don't care if it's dangerous. I won't get Yona back by just sitting around and waiting. If there are shades there, I'll just kill him and be done with it.
Oh dear.
Well, if that's the way you feel, I guess I won't stop you. Try speaking with the chief when you get there.
Alright. Off we go.
The Eyrie, huh? All right, let's go see the chief.
What a soul-crushing place.
Oh! You know what? That whole endeavor with the divine tree actually made me think of something.
I cannot fathom that village setting up a mercantile. They must have truly opened their minds.
Yeah, I have my doubts.
Aren't you glad to be going back home, Kaine?
Home? That place is a shithole.
Ooh, the village. It's home to so many terrible little memories, isn't it, Kaine?
Shut up, shut up, shut up!
So are we the only ones that hear that, or are Nier and Mio able to hear that as well? They don't exactly make it clear. Damn it! Alright, into the shithole we go.
We do not desire.
We do not desire needless conflict.
If we can continue to live with humans, then we can continue to live peacefully.
But that young man will come.
Yes, the young man will come.
He will kill us all, women and children included.
What should we do? What can we do?
Is there anything new around here before I go into there? Kanye, do you have anything new to talk about with this? No? Okay. Alright, here we go. Ooh, meteorite. So I think we gotta talk to the chief first, right? Yeah. 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 Okay.
us and for you.
Hey! See something shiny down there and it's calling my name! Okay, we're fine. Copper ore.
Stay away! Get back!
Okay. Yoo-hoo!
Hello? We're here from Popola's village.
It's all over.
We came to ask about the letter you sent.
Our days are numbered. Our village is doomed.
As cheerful as ever, it seems.
You're the one who wrote the letter, right?
I don't know about any letter.
What the hell is going on here?
It may be faster for us to take our inquiries elsewhere. Let us ask around. Someone must know something.
Well, I know where to go already. Let's go. Okay. Woo! Playing reckless games! Winning reckless prizes, though. Woo! Oh, I can't break those. I can't break that? Oh, there we go. Okay, before I do anything, do you have anything to sell?
May not be the latest.
Nope.
Thanks.
Nope, you're useless.
Why not?
Oh! Let's top off on these real quick. Actually,
I hope you grow some real buttes.
ah, that's the same thing the florist lady at our village says. Okay, let's go ahead and get this over with.
A letter, huh? Yeah, I think I heard something about that.
So, you know about the letter?
Emil, quit exploding on people's heads during conversation. It's rude.
Maybe I don't. I'm not sure.
Which is it, man?
Oh, and if I may ask, are you friends of Kaine?
You could say that.
Ah, I've heard the rumors. Here to hunt shades, are you?
Indeed. Our aim is to defeat every last one.
Every last one? Everyone? Everyone. Everyone.
Vice!
Beware, this man is a shade.
Damn it! It's a trap!
I figured as much.
Oh! Woo, baby!
You guys sure are taking
That's hilarious.
Apologies. We were distracted by the local welcoming party.
Want some help?
Ooh.
A carnival of murder?
Didn't feel good about that.
Love it. Yeah.
Kaine, the villagers are possessed!
But not all of them. Some are still human, so be careful.
Hey! Whoops! Pardon me, mind if if I drop in? Oh god! Oh, bad idea! Bad idea, bad idea, bad idea, bad idea. There we go. Woo! Alright.
I blame you for all of this.
What the fuck did I do? They just started attacking me.
Get out of here! No way! I'm not gonna abandon my own sister!
Kaine, what's going on?
Don't be fooled by this lady. She's a shade.
No! No! You people are the monsters here!
Stay back, kid. Your sister is one of them now.
I don't care what she is! She's my sister, and I love her.
Kaine!
Hey!
Stop it! Don't hurt my sister!
Well, she's already gone. Woo!
What madness. These people are behaving as if we are the villains. Villagers are under attack over there.
Okay. Hey, get away from me! Coming!
What could those black swirls be?
Ouch.
Why are you here? Everything was
Ow,
fine until
fuck.
you showed up.
Okay, listen. Oh man, I'm too stressed out to focus on what I'm trying to say.
Please, I beg of you.
Stop hitting me! Ow, fuck. I'm trying to dodge, but it won't let me.
What's happening?
By my pages, is this beast a shade as well?
That thing sucked up the villagers.
No! If we keep this up, we're gonna kill them all! We can't let that happen!
Okay, you know what? I think both sides are at fault here.
I feel something from within the creature.
Okay. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. No, wrong button. That's not dodge. Whew, okay.
Is this the combined power of all those shades?
It will take more than a barrage of magic to stop us. The first to waver is the first to die.
Oh god, oh shit! Ah!
sense magic coming from the center of that eye.
What was I saying? Oh yeah, if they had just laid low, we would have left. They wouldn't have gotten past Kanye, but she didn't even come into the village until shit started happening.
Wait! I think those are actual people!
Hold nothing back. Those are shades.
Eh. Ow.
The surrounding tentacles appear to deflect magic.
So, yeah. We didn't even start attacking until they did. I don't even know what. Oh god. Oh shit. Oh there. Oh fuck. I didn't realize they explode here. I don't know. They started attacking first. We didn't even. Things probably would have been fine if they lied low, but it probably wouldn't have lasted long though. Whew. I really hope I'm making sense with all of this. Oh, fuck!
Its weak point is located around the back. Try attacking it from above.
Ah!
I'll try to pin it down.
Woo! Okay. That's what I get for trying to get ahead.
I'll keep it busy. You should be able to attack from behind. Go around and get it. Please, hurry.
Emil can handle this. We must circle behind the creature at once.
Oh, I can't interact with Kanye, okay. Okay. Gotta go up.
You must strike it in the eye.
Ouch.
Are you there yet?
Did we get it? It is escaping to the inner level.
I'm coming. Gotta catch my breath.
Woo boy!
Careful, Emil. Won't help anyone if we lose you here.
Yep, she's still dead. Okay. Whew.
Damn it! We beat the hell out of that thing. How can it still move?
Its combined powers are beyond even my greatest suspicion.
Come on! Help me take it out!
I'm on it.
There we go. That looks painful.
Emil, wait!
Emil!
He's gone. His instincts have taken hold. The ultimate weapon is being deployed.
Ah, fuck. This ain't good, sunshine.
Uncontrollable magic. I have to protect the people I love. That was my only thought as I unleashed magic powerful enough to destroy not only the Shade, but everyone else as well. All of them. So many innocent lives. Destroy. Eviscerate. Crush. Kill. These are the dark impulses that override all other thoughts. As a being that was created to be the magical weapon, these are my instincts. Or maybe it's better to call them our instincts. The klaxon sounds from deep within the bowels of the laboratory. The metal shutters thick metal shutters drop down, sealing off the room with a series of dull metal thuds. Abort the experiment! Number 6 is out of control. Everyone get out of here now! Get out of here! The researcher's words were abruptly cut off as a massive hand materializes out of the gloom and lifts him high into the air. The researcher begins to scream. He screams and screams, the sounds echoing off the walls of the laboratory, till the hand squeezes down, coating the room in a deep crimson hue. The rest of his colleagues stand in silence, mouths open, unable to process what they have just seen. Then, a female scientist takes a step back, lets fly a heartbreaking wail. But this is a terrible mistake, for the sound of her cry suddenly brings forth a monster in all of its terrible glory. Its body a bloated corpse, its head a gritting skull, and its massive, it is massive, many times the size of a human. The head lolls from side to side as it tromps down from the room on all floors. Tromps down about the room on all fours, bringing to mind the wild maneuverings of some wretched, starving beast. This creature, this thing, is experimental weapon number 6, also known as Halua. Oh no. No, please stop. Oh God, save me. Save me. I don't want to die. One by one, the maddened cries of the researchers are silenced. If number 6 understands their petitions, it pays them no heed, instead continuing its rampage of destruction and slaughter with a focus that borders on obsession. After an eternity, the screaming stops. The alarms fall silent. And only then does the creature make a sound, howling out with an unfathomable roar that echoes up and down the empty halls of the blood-soaked laboratory. It's a sound that curses those who had dared to It's a sound that curses those who had dared to bring such evil into the world. And yet, one that also seems to be pleading for help. Two sets of footsteps echo in an otherwise silent corridor in the first level of the laboratory. One set belongs to a young boy, his eyes blindfolded and his hands restrained. The other belongs to a severe man in long white coat. Severe? What? Oh, never mind. The man drags the boy along by means of a long chain attached to a set of shackles on his wrist. Rubble is scattered here and there across the floor of the corridor, making the journey an exceedingly difficult one for the boy who cannot see. Excuse me. Could you please walk a bit slower, sir? I'm not used to being blindfolded, and rather than stopping, the man only increases his pace, causing the boy to stumble in an attempt to keep up. The last humiliation proves too much, and the boy finds himself unable to arrest his fall. Without the ability to embrace himself, he topples onto the floor, smashing his head on a pile of debris and causing a trickle of blood to worm its way down his pale, frightened face. Agonized by the pain, the boy inadvertently opens his eyes, causing the falling drops of blood to emit a strange crackling sound before transforming into tiny white rocks. "Close your damn eyes!" roars the man. "Yes, sir," stammers the boy as he slams his lids shut. He hadn't realized the blindfold had slipped off during the fall, but now he keeps his eyes squeezed shut so tightly that sparkles appear against the black of his vision. The boy is Emil, also known as Number 7. He is a magical weapon whose eyes are capable of turning into stone anything that falls under their gaze. "Don't look at me," barks the man. "Never look at me." "I'm sorry, sir. I'm looking at the ground now, so just hand me the... Instead of waiting for him to finish, the man extends one foot and presses Emil's face to the floor with a heavy black boot. "Sir, stop. You're hurting me." "I told you to keep your eyes and your mouth shut, so do it." The man knows this boy. This weapon could wipe him out in a single glance, and yet subduing him in this way gives him a sense of relief. After making certain the boy is sufficiently cowed, the man leans down and retrieves the blindfold and knots it tightly around the boy's quivering head. "Right then, on your feet. Let's move." Emil staggers to his feet, trying to ignore the red liquid oozing down his face. The blood doesn't matter. The pain doesn't matter. All that matters is finishing the job they had set out for him to do. The second level of the laboratory is in even worse shape than the first. The envisions are littered with rubble and rock, making the thought of a decent foothold laughable. When the man's eyes linger on a section of rubble that stains deep red, he has a sudden image of warm gooey brownies slathered in strawberry sauce. His stomach lurches at the thought, but when he attempts to avert his eyes, they land on the remains of a human being rendered into what could only be described as paste. The man blinks. His mind goes strangely blank before attempting to determine exactly how many humans had to be sacrificed to create the scattered piles of flesh around him. After a moment, his thoughts only cease altogether, as if his mind realizes that trying to put such a thing into form is folly. You can go the rest of the way on your own, says the man in a voice much weaker than he wishes it to be. I mean, what does it matter? You're not even human. You're a monster. With this, the man spins around and dashes back down the hall. Alopus Emil simply listens as the footsteps of his erstwhile captor fade into the different distance. Emil finds himself alone in the room with a stench of death and blood. For a moment, he considers opening his eyes, but the thought of the horrors that await him quickly squashes this plan. Instead, he stands still and listens intently. Eventually, a far-off sound reaches his ears. That's the howl I heard before. Emil resumes walking, using the sound of the distant voice to guide him, almost as if it was calling him home. By the time Emil reaches the 3rd level, he is moving on memory as much as sound. His hands and face are covered in fresh wounds from the numerous falls, but every time he thinks about giving up, his mind returns to his sister. We studied together. We ate cookies together. We cried together. We laughed together. And sometimes, I was the only one who got yelled at. That's why I was never lonely. Our being together allowed me to stay strong. For Emil, his sister was all he had to live for. So holding that feeling close to his chest, he presses on, one slow step at a time after the other. Finally, Emil finds himself drawing close to a certain experimental chamber in the deepest part of the laboratory. The howl is very close now, and as he touches the switch that controls the door, he thinks about his mission. Number 6 is the ultimate weapon. She is his sister, and he must turn her to stone. The door slowly opened, revealing the massive interior of the experimentation chamber. After a few steps, Emil removes his blindfold and slowly opens his eyes. His sister lurks before him, but she looks nothing like the girl he once knew. Instead, he sees a savage beast crawling on all floors through the shredded remains of researchers. As the thing that had once been his sister stops and tilts its head in Emil's direction, he focuses his gaze on it. A series of soft, crunching sounds emerge from the creature as its magic works its terrible work. As the magic does its terrible work. First the fingers, then the hands, arms, legs, head. What little color the beast once possessed fades to a dull, ashen gray. And yet somehow, summons what strength remains and pulls itself towards Emil, one slow, lumbering effort at a time. Wailing, the massive monstrosity closes in. Is she worried about me? Or is she coming to kill me? Emil feels prepared to accept either outcome. After all, this was his older sister, the person he loved more than anyone in the world. Lua, The moment Emil speaks, number 6 comes to a sudden halt. Silence descends on the chamber as the siblings stare at each other. I'm sorry, Halua, but everyone says you're too powerful. I say it's too dangerous unless I steal you away. I'm so sorry. As Emil watches her body begin to turn to stone once more, number 6 simply waits in utter perfect silence. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The moment number 6's petrification was complete, her memories flooded into Emil's mind. The two of them huddling together in the cold, all alone in the world, with no one to protect them. All she wanted was to save her little brother. And yet, it was that little brother who, in a sense, saved her. The moment the petrification is complete, Emil sinks to his knees. A frozen sister and a little brother racked with sin. Alone in this cold cage, the two of them weep in a single, silent voice. It was our combined power that destroyed the Aerie. Whole existences, entire lives, even their memories. We took it all. We took everything. My sweet, gentle sister turned into a monster. And the same thing will happen to me now that I have her power. My instincts as a weapon went out and destroyed me in the process. That power ends up hurting someone I love.
What have I done? I killed innocent people. I killed them all.
But you saved us. If it wasn't for you, we'd all be dead. We owe you.
But I...
It's all right. Really. Don't look back.
We had best be off.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you for that, Emil. Well, I think I need to rest my throat after all that. That was the most talking that I've done in a while. So, I'm gonna end it here. Looking upon the destruction that we have just wrought. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe if you want to. And I'll see you next time.